So, you ever realize that you're living in your dreams without even realizing you're living in your dreams? So, I just came from picking up my lunch, and I heard this person in the back when I went to go to the cash register. He's like, "Oh, do you see that businessman? Do you see him?" And I remember being in the 4th grade, going to career fair, and when I grew up in kind of like a lower income area, so there wasn't a lot of people dressing up where I came from. But my dad, he would also dress up, and he would go to work with a briefcase. So my mom is, so we have career day coming up at school, and my mom asked me what I wanted to be. My brother, he said he wanted to be a chef, so she gave him a chef uniform. She asked me, what do I want to be? I said I wanted to be a businessman. So she gives me a suit, she draws this fake mustache on me, and I carry my dad's briefcase to school. And now, like I was a nerd in school. Like, I love to learn, and I was also grew up a Christian, like in the church. So I didn't really care about doing everything everyone was doing. I didn't care about looking different. Like, I wanted to behave, I wanted to follow the rules. So people call me nerd, and they try to make fun of you or whatever. So I was used to that. But what I wasn't used to was people saying good things about me. And I remember my teachers' reactions when they see me dressed up in a suit. They kept saying, "Oh, look at this," and they were bringing me to the front of the class, bringing me to other classes to show them, all the people that participated. They're like making a big deal, and I remember feeling really good that day. Like, multiple teachers were giving me compliments on my choice on being a businessman. And by the end of that day, I made up in my mind that I was going to be a businessman when I grew up. Now, I didn't know what he meant. I didn't know if businessman even made money, but I did know I liked and appreciated their respect. And my whole life, from middle school to high school, all my electives, all my choices, even in college, I was like, what would a businessman do? What would a businessman do? So if you ever have a dream, I'd say pursue it, whether you know how to achieve it or not. But that pursuit of that dream, it will ultimately realize if you just don't give up. And I've had a lot of ups and downs, but one thing I can say is the life I'm living now is the life I only dreamed about in the past. So I'm very grateful for that. And, you can do that too. It doesn't matter what age you are, you can start now.